Hello everyone, I broke this, now I've got to fix it. So this controller, I was on a live stream with Uber Micro Repairs, link will be in the description. This controller should have just been stick drift, however that was one fault that I created myself, and the other fault was the charge port. So got to get this apart again and we'll take a look and see if we can fix it. So we got this thing apart down to the front board. Ignore the holder. The holder's not fantastic for these things at all. However, I needed something to keep the board in place whilst I try and take off this charge port. That's what we're going to do. Before I do anything, I'm going to try and flood this with lead-free solder. So I'm just going to throw loads and loads and loads of flux down on the board. I've set my hot air at around 350, keeping the air moving at all times. Great, that's support removed. Have a look underneath the microscope and make sure we haven't damaged any of the pads. Those look okay to me. A little bit of solder wick. One note on this, it's very difficult to do what I've just done without having a proper board holder. I would fully recommend that you go out and you purchase some standoffs. They will be linked in the description. I've actually ordered myself some, or use something that's going to keep the board solid level and in a position where it makes it easy for you to work on. The way I'm doing this, I'm making life difficult for myself. We'll take our new port and make sure it sits flat in the board. There we go. I haven't got the ability to give you any more zoom, unfortunately, so I'm just gonna try and tin up these pads, and that looks perfect. I'm having major issues getting the gamepad tester to recognize that the controller is connected. So I'm going to take my donor board apart. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to use this other board I'm going to change the potentiometers on both sticks, although they don't feel too bad. So I wonder if I can just adjust rather than change. But before we go ahead and do that, we need to give this board a good clean. We'll just plug this in again. Make sure it's all still connecting. All the buttons are working. All the buttons are working. Great stuff. That's actually really, really good. I'm really, really happy. Although it is a bit of a shame that we've got so much drift on here. Well, not so much drift as we need to adjust. So that's fine. One problem down. I'm going to get partially reassembled on this controller to a point where all we've got left to do is play around with the potentiometers. And finally, we're back. I've just been messing around trying to put this back together and get all the buttons functioning as they should be. This one has been fun, but not recommended. All of the buttons are functioning, doing what they're supposed to do. The drift is going to be another video, but as you can see, we broke it, we fixed it, there's more to come. Appreciate you bearing with me, ladies and gents. Thank you very much for that. If you like what you saw and you're watching and not subscribed, please do so. If you like what you saw, again, hit the thumb up. If you didn't like what you saw, hit the thumb down. Drop a message in the comments below. Let me know where I'm going wrong. Let me know what you would have done differently. And until the next one, take care of yourselves and each other.